So the next one is about polarization, because some people have said that Singapore society is becoming more polarized, and it's not really good to have more opposition parliamentarians more opposition parliamentarians, because the discourse would get more heated and people would be trying to score political points, and you do not get to solving real issues. So what would you say to that line of critique?
I would say that having a one-party dominant system doesn't mean that things are less polarized, because in a developed society, people are going to have their own views and they should have the right to express their views. And if you have one party kind of dominating and controlling everything to a very great extent, does that mean that you will get unity?
Right.
No, I don't think that necessarily follows. That may mean that actually opinions are suppressed.
Right.
And so that you get the veneer of unity, you get what seems to be like a unified, not polarized kind of society, but that may just be through fear, through dominance, through suppression, and that's not ideal, because that is not real unity. That is in fact polarization. And if you look at examples of very authoritarian types of societies in the past, like the Soviet Union and so on, there was a lot of polarization below the surface for a very, very long time, and at a certain point it just exploded.
Right.
So very authoritarian systems where one group is very dominant are not good at dealing with diversity. I think real unity comes about when you have a democratic society where people can express how they feel, they debate, they discuss, you get an outcome. Not everyone is happy with the outcome, but everyone is happy that the process is a legitimate one. That the process is a democratic, legitimate one. The party I wanted may not have won, but I will support the institutions. And I think that is a much stronger, much better unity. And Walid, the other thing I'll say about polarization is that the people get the polarization they deserve. So I think most Singaporeans don't want to see a very polarized politics. So if you look at the parties in parliament, I would say that the parties in parliament are generally not trying to polarize the societies. I mean, certainly I can speak for my own party, the Workers' Party. We are not a party that tries to pit one group against another. We try to come up with solutions that speak to different groups in society and have something to say to many different segments and groups in society, so that we can move forward together. We don't believe in the brand of politics where you pit one group against another in order to get political points. We say, how can we build that unity that we need while uplifting those that need more help, addressing injustices and concerns and so on and so forth, but not in a way that is bitterly divisive, not attacking particular people or groups. That's a style of politics we champion, and I think that that is probably the style of politics that most Singaporeans want to see, in the parliament, and in the institutions.
Right. I think you're right on that. That's the kind of politics most Singaporeans want to see.